Hey guys, here with Devin Haney. Devin, in Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
What brings you around to the weigh-in for Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez?
Well, I'm actually, excited for this fight. I sparred both guys, Ramirez and Hooker. I think tomorrow, it's going to be a good fight. So I just came, just to be a fan.
Yeah. Well, you sparred both of them, you said, right?
Yeah, I sparred both of them.
What kind of information can you give us on what kind of, speed, power? What do you see in them?
Both guys actually can punch. Both guys punch hard. Both guys have, tremendous heart. So that always makes for a good fight. I think it's gonna be a knockout. I don't know which way, but I think for sure it's gonna be a knockout.
So do you feel like it's a 50-50 fight?
Yes, I do feel like it's a 50-50 fight. On any given night, either guy can beat either guy.
Right, 50-50 fight, but it doesn't go to decision. It goes to a knockout.
No, if I was a bet man, I would bet to the under.
All right. Well, it's a great fight. We can't wait for it. When can we see you in the ring?
Right now we're still negotiating, but September, you guys will see me back in the ring, for the WBC title eliminator.
Right. I mean, I feel like I've been asking you for a while now. Like you've been so close to fighting for a world title, for the world title.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that? I mean, I know Lomachenko's fighting Campbell, and Haney has his title. How do you fit in there?
Right now, I'm just still kicking down the door. Pretty soon I'm gonna be fighting for it. Right now I'm ranked number 2 in the WBC, and I'm ranked in top 5 of all the sanctioning bodies. So I know that the time is coming. I'm just being patient. I'm just fighting the guys who they put in front of me.
I mean, I thought I would see you fight for that WBC title, but now we'll see Lomachenko and Campbell. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Everyone thought that I would be fighting for the WBC title, but it didn't work out. But it's okay. I'm staying positive, and I know that it will come. I think that's a good fight between Lomachenko and Campbell. Campbell's tall. He has long arms. He's a good boxer. He has a lot of experience, and Lomachenko is Lomachenko. But I think Lomachenko will be able to make the adjustments to get the win.
Yeah. In your division, we have the IBF title holder is Haney. I guess is setting it up against Teofimo. Do you see that, and what would you expect to see in that fight between them?
Well, Lopez, his last fight, he didn't look the best. He showed that, he was not as good. I wouldn't say not as good as everyone say, but he showed that he had flaws. So I think it's gonna be an actual really competitive fight with Haney. Haney can hit very hard, and Lopez showed that he can be hit. So we just have to see how he stands up to when he gets hit.
That fight between Teofimo and that opponent, you feel like he should have been able to finish him sooner? Do you think?
With his last opponent?
Yeah, the last fight.
No. It's some guys who you're not gonna knock out everybody.
Yeah.
I understand that. I feel like he could have showed his more boxing ability. He could have used his jab, and show that he has experience. But it's okay.
Yeah. Well, whenever he faces Haney, it's going to be tough because that fight against Ray Beltran was a real war.
Yeah.
Did you see that fight?
Haney is every fight. It's a war. He gets hit, but he also hits. So that's why I said that's going to be a good fight. We'll see how it plays out.
I want to get your thoughts this weekend. Manny Pacquiao, 40 years old, beating 30-year-old Keith Thurman. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. It was competitive. I feel like they're not giving Keith Thurman the credit that he deserves. He put up a great fight. He showed heart. He got hurt, and he stood up. He didn't just fall. Manny Pacquiao showed why he's been at the top of the game for so long. I thought that it was a good fight, though. I thought that Manny edged it out a little bit, but it was close.
So you agree that he won?
Yeah, I agree he won.
Okay. Do you feel like he is he's able to compete with the winner between Spence and Sean Porter?
I do feel like Pacquiao is able to compete with all those top guys, Spence, Crawford, Porter, all those guys. I feel like he can compete with those guys. He has so much experience. I feel like any of those guys, he'll hold his own. I don't know about win against Thurman. I don't know against Crawford or Earl, but I think it'll be a good fight.
So the Earl Spence and Sean Porter, who's going to win there?
Earl Spence and Sean Porter. I got Earl. I think Earl will win.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good fight early, because Sean Porter is going to come in there and he's going to try to rough Earl up and try to put the pressure on him. But I think eventually Earl will break him down and get the win.
Do you think he would win by decision?
Yeah, I think decision. I don't see him stopping Sean.
Okay. Last one. The rematch between Andy Reese and Anthony Joshua is in the works. We're looking perhaps December.
Yeah.
Do you think we would probably see something, the same result, or do you think Anthony Joshua is going to bring something different and turn things around?
See, the last fight between them, I said that it was going to be a blowout. Basically Joshua was just going to just beat him easy, and I was wrong. So I don't know. We just going to have to see about that one. I don't know. It may not be a fluke, and it may be the real deal, and he may go in there and do it again. I don't know. We got to see. I can't make a prediction on that one because I was completely wrong the last time.
He shocked the world. He literally shocked the world. Everyone was very surprised, but good for him. We can't wait for the rematch, and we can't wait to see you. Please, so WBC Eliminator.
Yes.
Around what time?
September. Right now, we're looking at September 13th or 14th.
Oh, so you're taking over the Canelo
we'll
weekend?
See. I'm not saying nothing. We'll see though. We'll see.
Were you surprised that Canelo's not fighting that weekend?
Yeah, I actually was surprised. He kind of threw a wrench into the whole situation of my fight, but we'll see how it plays out.
Okay, all right. Well, you taking over Mexican Independence weekend. All right, Devin. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.